started.
Trigger 2. Okay, e4. What should I play against e4? Maybe I did the French recently. How about the Scandinavian? I haven't played that in a while. Takes it. Oh, we're going to get maybe one of the normal lines here. Yeah, just develops. So you get your pawn back conveniently this way by taking with the knight rather than the queen, so it doesn't get kicked around. If he continues trading, then the queen here is not so easily pushed around. Because, well, he can still play c4 at some point to kick the queen. Let's see. So let's start by playing knight to c6. So if he plays c4, I can actually take the d pawn. And I am threatening to take it, so I guess he will defend it. Yeah. And then that gives me a move for my bishop, a square for my bishop. And now if he plays c4, I don't know exactly what's happening. Yeah, so he does that. So if I take the knight, he takes my queen, I take his queen. And yeah, let's just drop back. I'm not sure what was happening there. So I can play knight here, can't I? Going after his pinned knight. Okay, well, let's trade it off then. If I keep moving my pieces back, then I will end up in a serious lack of development. So I guess I need to fianchetto this bishop here. But let's see, if he puts his queen on this diagonal, he could play queen c3. It's a bit awkward. Hate to move my queen again, but if I play e6 or e5, he can just take it and my pawns will be kind of a wreck. So queen here maybe. This will support e6 and I can develop my bishop. Or not. Let's see. So if I go here, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. I don't like this, but I need to develop my bishop so I can castle. Oh, you know, I could have castled queenside there. So if he does something, okay, he didn't play. What I was really worried about was queen c3 hitting my knight, and that would force me to play something ugly like f6. No, I think I'm okay. So if I play c6, he can take. I can take with the queen. That leaves this pawn hanging. If I play e6, maybe I just better defend it first. And if he brings his bishop out to attack it, I can just play e5 even. Takes on passant. I take with the rook. Takes the rook, I take with the queen. He could bring his other rook over it. No, I can't because my queen would be preventing that. Okay. Should be okay. Oh, you know, the other problem is e6 he takes, I take, and then he takes over here on b7. The queen's looking at b7 over there. Well, at least he's taking his time to think. Yeah, so that kind of is provoking me to play e6. But I'm still worried about this line. e6, pawn takes, rook takes, queen takes, b7. Do I have anything great there? Either with or without the exchange of rooks. It's not looking so great. Okay, so there's no immediate rush here. Let's just play pawn to b6 first and get out of the way of that queen b7 idea. Then I can play this move. Then I can play e6 and break free from my prison. So somehow I ended up in kind of a cramped position. It would be interesting to look at this in the post-mortem and see what if I went wrong and where I went wrong, or if this is the way it's supposed to end up. They say the Scandinavian is not the best opening ever, so maybe this is what happens. So if he lines up with his queen here, I can play pawn to h5 here. He could play g4. Not clear. His queen behind the rook is not an ideal configuration anyway. Okay, so he just wants to trade bishops. Okay, that's interesting. He's letting me keep on taking. So he's giving up a pawn here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that much of a fatal threat here. So I will take that pawn and see how he plans to mate me here. I can even bring a rook over to defend. Now that my king is lifted up, I don't have to play h5 anymore. See, I could try queen e6 here, threatening mate on the back rank too. Might be interesting.
Check.
Okay, so do I want to block this with the pawn so as to keep my back rank open there? And then I want to double here. Double on the e-file. Okay, he's going there. I can throw in rook to e1 because if he takes here, he gets mated, right? So let's go ahead and throw that threat in. Then I can play c5 there. Let's see, if he plays h3, I could play rook here check, rook takes, rook here check, king h2, queen check. He can block with the queen. That'd be a way of simplifying things. Or he could play he could play g3 to block it. Okay, he's pausing to think again here. He brought his king over. That's an interesting defense. So there's a queen check on that diagonal. Let's just defend my pawn for now, though. So queen on this diagonal would be an interesting way of driving his king back. I can also triple on this file. Yeah, I could have done that right away. I could have played queen e7. But he can defend against that. It's not like that is fatal. But let's see how he defends. Let's play that move. So if he manages to protect e1, I could also come in on e2, rook e2 to a2, and then bring the queen into that square. So yeah, so he defends e1. So rook there, check, rook takes, queen takes, check, queen takes, rook takes, check, king takes. Yeah, so he ends the rook up. And if I put the rook here, he's piling up on this one. So, but that's defended at the moment. So rook takes a2, threatens queen here, check, driving the king back. It's still not a mate though, because his queen and his rook are both coordinating. Yeah, but it is a pawn, and queen on e2 is an interesting threat. It goes that way, so that doesn't work. Yep. Yeah, so he chased my queen off of the e-file. If he goes back, let's see, I can put the rook here. Bring the other rook in, can't I? Maybe I could go after the b3 pawn. Maybe not. Okay, so he wants to come in here and harass my king on the back rank. Let's see, is there a way to get another piece on the f2 square? Okay, oh, you start by chasing his queen somewhere. Where's the queen going? See, it kind of has to, well, it could go all the way back there, or it could go there. Okay. Yeah, I need one more piece. Once again, he seems to have that covered. Okay, this is a little bit awkward because the rooks need to stay defended, so I'm not so easily coordinating my pieces here. Yeah, so this rook doesn't have many squares. Here. So I guess we will stick it out of the way for the moment. Maybe queen to e5 and rook to a1 to trade. Okay, so I need to get away from the threat of a rook to rook to d7 there. So if he checks me, I'm going to run out to h6, and I think I'm safe from more checks here. And if he runs too far away from his king, his back rank is weak here. I have a couple ideas here. There's a queen here, check. There's rook here, check. We'll see what he does to defend. So he brings the queen there. So queen here, check, would force a queen trade. Rook here, check. King would come up.
Server announcement.
And queen here, check. The king keeps running. I think it's simplest to do the queen trade. So queen here, check. Queen takes, pawn takes. It's a rook and pawn endgame, and I've got 2 extra pawns, and his king is cut off. So
check.
That should be a winning endgame. His queen's protected, so he could also move the king, but probably better would have been to take the queen and at least mess up my pawns a little bit. Now I can mop up some more pawns. And
white resigns.
Yeah, it's pretty easily winning endgame. Okay, I got one. So I'll upload this and do a postmortem. See you guys later. Bye.